Hey guys! Okay, I'll say that by my buddy. Hey guys, and welcome to Storytime, where the stories are true, but the characters are fan, family, and members. If you are new to my page, please subscribe. Also, don't forget to turn that bell on so you will get notified when I drop all my videos or when I go live. And if you're a part of the replay game, please don't forget to close the door. And if you'd like to send your auntie tips, you can send up through Super Thanks and still be included in story time. Super Thanks is the little button at the bottom that has the heart with a dollar sign. So just to let y'all know, okay? Now, to speak to the people that are actually in class today. Hey, guys. I missed you guys so much. Okay, let me go ahead and say hello to everybody. Hey, roll them out of my shoes. Oh, and okay. Hey, roll them out of my shoes, TV. Hey, Kay. Hey, Lavonia. Hey, Trucker. Hey, thank you for closing the door. Y'all, please remember to close the door. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, India. Oh, shit. Hey, Naomi. Y'all come on through the building. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Miss Chevy. Hey, Trina. Hey, Suki. Hey, Kay. Let's see. Hey, Miss D. Hey, Jamaica. Hey, Stepp. Hey, Nino. Hey, Chastain. Hey, Lakeisha. Let's see who else. Hey, sweet tea. Yes. So y'all come on in, get everything you need together, put it in front of your device so you won't be looking for nothing later. Make sure you got everything you need, your cakes, your snacks, your pies. Yes, you'll stop by the ATL today to get your tip money for Auntie Tips tonight. So yes, I'm giving y'all time. We're gonna be starting at, well, for me, it'll be 7:40, but for you, it's probably 6:40, 8:40, however 40. We'll be starting in that 40, okay? So I'm giving everybody time to use the bathroom, get everything they need, and then get their ass in front of their device. Now, Sweet Tea, I told you about slamming my door health or you break, you buy, okay? Just to let you know, you break, you buy. Hey, Nomadic. Welcome back. So, yes, you guys, come on in. Don't forget to close the door. All these vets in here, y'all should know better. Close the door, close the door, close the door. Yes. Close the door. Come on in. Close the door. Okay, guys. So, Auntie gonna be doing story time every day this week. Every day this week. So y'all get 2 stories every day this week. No, sweet tea, I ain't say 6. No, Chastain, before you come here on the bullshit, I didn't say 12. I said y'all get a story every day this week, 2 stories every day this week. And then next week, it will be story time from Tennessee. Hey, Talisha, yes, you made it. Hey, Aaliyah, y'all come on in. Don't forget to close the door. Don't forget to thumbs up live. LOL, why you gotta call me out? Because we know you, Chastain, you always the one screaming outrageous ass numbers when it's time for story time. Okay. All right, Chastain. Thank you, Chastain. Thank you, bitch, for working hard on that corner for this tip. Thank you, Chastain. Girl, I hope you out there making an ass clap for those tips, girl. I'm talking about. All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining me for story time. Hey, Talisha. Yes. I don't know how long, but hopefully you stick around. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Deacon Long Dick. Hey, Deja and Keisha. Okay, guys, we're going to be getting ready to start in a few minutes. So, just to let y'all know how this goes, Auntie take her tips through Cash App as well as YouTube. However you would like to send it, that'll be fine. The only difference between the Cash App YouTube and the the Cash App tips and the YouTube tips is the Cash App tips come with shit talk and YouTube tip don't. But it still includes you into story time. So any tip over $10 will automatically get you put in a story time. That is a way to get put in a story time. Another way to get put in a story time is to join the family, which is $1.99 a month. Is ballin' budgetable. Okay, that's another way to join story time. And biggest tipper. Biggest tipper is another way to be included in story time. So the biggest tip of the night will be included in 3 stories, 3 back-to-back stories. So that's the way to let y'all know how y'all can be included in story time. Moderators, can I get my Cash App with a phrase attached to it so I can pin it at the top? Because we're about to get ready to start in 3 minutes. So y'all hurry up, get everything done. Y'all need to get done. I'll be hollering about Auntie. I'm still warming up my food because you had time. Thank you, Nino. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pin that at the top. So, yes, y'all will get 2 stories every night this week, okay? Every night this week. Oh, Tay, damn. Tell her we here for her. We sorry she broke her arm. She's strong like her mama. She gonna heal. Tell her it's gonna be okay. She need to stay at home and not deal with, the foolishness in school. So she doing good. Now she freaking out. Oh my goodness. Tell her it's okay. It's okay. Just let them know it's okay. She ain't the first child, and she damn sure won't be the last. Woo! Oh my goodness, Miss Sherry. Goddamn. Girl, you just scared me. I swear, like somebody just jump up on the damn computer, scared the hell out of me. Thank you, Miss Sherry. So Miss Sherry is already off the rip, going ahead, letting it know who she is. She is standing on top of that building. Now, Chastain, you was standing up there holding it up for a little while. But Miss Sherry just kind of booty walked your ass right on down the mountain, Chastain. So just to let you know, she just dropped all the way down your throat, bitch. I wouldn't take that level of disrespect, but that's just me personally. Go ahead, Miss Sherry. Chastain, you might want to buy you some stronger lace, little bitch, because you always, Amazon, you need to leave Amazon lace from so long, bitch, because your shit always hang from a tree when somebody kick your ass down the hill. Hey, Ryan. Not party in her house, so sit. So let's see who representing tonight. Where my baby fans? Where my baby members at? Where are all my baby members? Let's see who deep in the house. Who deep in the house? If you're a baby member, put baby in the chat. If you're a teenage member, put teen in the chat. And if you're a grown member, put grown in the chat. Let's see who representing today on a Tuesday. Let me see. We got us a teen in the chat. Okay. That's why all the much I was here. Thank you, Miss Debbie. We got babies. Babies are running the fucking chat. Babe, that look, big grown, okay? Come on through, Nino. I'm still a teen, LOL. It's okay. Grown woman in the building, okay? Let's see. Look, grown as fuck. It seems like the grown might be taking over, babies. Y'all was running, but the growns are taking over. The growns are kicking y'all ass. Oh, so the grown and the babies are in the building. We got a couple teens. We got a couple teens in the building. Jerry told I'm still a teen, y'all. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. So, Chastain, you already know, y'all already know what the biggest tip is to beat, because Miss Sherry just threw it up there with no shame in her fucking game. Like, bow, run that bitch. So, y'all know what the highest tip is to beat as of right now. And she's standing on top of that hill like, fuck, well. So, hey, Jessica, we're about to get ready to start this story time. So, like I said, you guys, don't forget to close the door. Hey, Chunky Chick, don't forget to close the door. Okay, guys, so like I said, I'm just gonna do 2 stories every day this week. Okay, every day this week, y'all get 2 stories every day this week. Thank you, Jersey. Little Jersey, so I can't beat that, but I'm winning the story time. You damn sure is, Jersey. Thank you, Jersey. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. So like I said, we're gonna have story time every day this week. I'm gonna give y'all 2 stories every day this week. And then next week is going to be story time from Tennessee. Now, before we get started in the story time, I just want to ask y'all opinion. Now, they do have ghost tours. They have walking ghost tours in Tennessee. One of the ghost tours that you get to take, you actually get to use like equipment. I wouldn't have no problem recording, anything like that. So if you guys are down, the ghost tour takes place like 9 o'clock at night, so it'll be way after I normally do story time. But if you guys are down with me and you know what I'm saying, to walk with these people through Tennessee, because y'all already know we done had our own scary encounters at Tennessee. So yeah, if y'all feel like that'll be a good thing for us to do next week, let me know. So I can go ahead and book it. We can go. Also, Auntie, we are going to Tennessee next week, and Auntie booked what they like to call the haunted cabin. Auntie booked the haunted cabin. Now, let me tell you about the haunted cabin. This shit is haunted for real, y'all. It's haunted for real. So, from what I hear, nobody has been able to stay 2 days. 2 days in the cabin. We have rented the cabin for a week. Okay? Okay? So, we're going to be staying in this cabin for a week. I'm also going to be doing story time from Tennessee inside our cabin where the haunted shit is supposed to go down. Now, of course, I'm going to record as much shit as I can possibly record, see what haunted shit we catch going on in this cabin. But from what I hear, this shit is no joke, y'all. I haven't told Toots about it. She'll freak the fuck out. I haven't told Toots shit. Don't even know, y'all. So this shit is gonna be. I'm the only person that's aware of the cabin, and the only reason I did it because they didn't want to go on a ghost tour with me. So I said, "Fuck it, we gonna sleep with the ghosts." They don't know shit, y'all. I hate to say it, but I might lose my husband after this week. I might lose my child after this week. I ain't telling nobody shit. I promise you, I ain't saying shit to nobody. He keep asking. He's like, "Where's the cabin?" It's in Tennessee. Which one did you pick? Can I see it online? No, you can't. Because if you look that shit up, he may get some type of review that may give up too much fucking information. So I'm not telling him shit. I'm not telling Toots shit. We going into this haunted ass cabin for a week, guys. They have no fucking idea. We going for a week. For an entire week. Now, Auntie's gonna be doing story time from down there. I may do story time every day from down there. 2 stories every day from down there. If y'all don't hear from y'all auntie on one of them days, y'all supposed to hear from y'all auntie. Some of y'all family members got my personal information where they can reach out to my cell phone personally outside this type of shit, and they can see if auntie okay. Y'all might want to check up on us and see if we okay. Okay? So that is what we are doing next week. Y'all let me know if y'all want to do the ghost tour. And until set that up so we can have something to do next week besides story time. All right, guys. Hey, Tabitha. Yes, it's been a while. Y'all start looking for Tabitha. We found her. Y'all start looking for her. We found her. She here. Hey, Lakeisha. Spirits, we gonna see. Thank you, Marcus, because I'm damn sure not leaving without mine. Because I don't know. All I know is they're gonna be mad as fuck at me, y'all. They're mad as hell. But we gonna have to stick out. Because we ain't got no money to book nowhere else. We got to stick it out in that motherfucking head. Y'all, I might be going live at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, depending on how scary this shit is going on in that cabin. A bitch might be going live like, like fucking 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, like fucking, like the Blair Witch Project, crying like hell, all in the camera. Y'all help me. I'm telling you, why this shit is about to get crazy this week, but I ain't saying shit to neither one of them about it, because I knew if I would have said something, they'd be like, no, we ain't doing that shit. You trying to put us in an unsafe position. You trying to put us in dangerous atmosphere. So I ain't saying shit to nobody, but we got the most haunted cabin in fucking Tennessee, guys. People ain't been able to stay 2 days. I rented that shit for a week. So that means whatever the fuck happens in this cabin, y'all, we can't go nowhere. We can't go nowhere. Most we can do is sleep in our car. We can't go nowhere. We can't get away from the ghost. The ghost will be with us. Okay? Y'all, it's gonna be so pissed. I may end up divorced. I may end up divorced after spring break. My child might disown me after spring break, y'all. Let's hope. Me and Uncle made it through a lot of shit. We done made it through a lot of shit, but I don't know. This gonna test the relationship right here, guys. Because he gonna be telling me all the creepy shit he see, and I'm gonna play just as fucking dumb. I swear he come in like, babe, you heard the door close? I'm like, what fucking door? What are you talking about? I'm gonna get a Grammy. I'm gonna get a Grammy for this performance next week. I'm gonna be just as appalled. I'm gonna be just as shocked and surprised as everybody else when they figure out this fucking cabin is haunted. I'm gonna be just as shocked. Toots gonna be like, Mama, this cabin haunted. I'm like, you don't say. You let me find out. You don't fucking lie. I'm telling y'all. That's how I go. I ain't even lying, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, just letting y'all know. Thank you, Evelyn. Let me fuck around and find out. What is ghost in here? What? Y'all, I might lose my husband after this shit. Let's just hope. Let's just hope. Let's just hope all the shit he said before God was true. All them vows he took before Jesus. Let's just hope he took that shit very seriously. Because if he didn't, I think I'll be single again. Back on the pro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, Tootsie Roll. How you feel, baby? You want some ravioli? Yeah. Why you didn't tell your daddy? He'll go to the store again.
I don't want to inconvenience him. His feet hurt.
Girl, if you don't get your ass to tell your daddy, your face, your mouth is swollen. He don't mind. Go on there and tell him. You know, you people who all you gotta do is go in there on him like that. Can I have some ravioli? I'm feeling good for you. Thank you, Tabitha. Okay. Toots had more work done to her mouth today, so she's swollen again.
To that person who know I'm talking to them, you better not say nothing about this at all. And I better not see you comment at all.
Okay. No, Bam is not going on a trip. Bam going to a hotel. Huh?
Yeah, I heard some noodles.
You know you gotta with the noodles. So tell your daddy.
Mashed potatoes?
Your daddy made corn, he made rice, he made black eyed peas.
I might just hit up the rice and black eyed peas.
Make you a veggie plate? Mm-hmm. Can you bring my tumbler here, please?
Yes, sir.
I need your bookie. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I can't bring Bam, because Bam will tell us. Bam will be acting weird, and they gonna know. So Bam get a hotel. He get a hotel. He ain't staying in my house bringing bitches over the fuck. No, Bam's gonna be in a hotel. So I don't need him fucking ghosts. I don't need ghosts fucking him. You know, so we're leaving Bam vulnerable asshole at the hotel, and we gonna go on. But stay tuned to see if your uncle love me like he say he do. If he's with me, if we still together running strong after spring break, y'all, can't nothing tear us apart. Can't shit tear us apart, y'all. That love is unbreakable And love is stronger than some 6-inch heels under a 500-pound bitch. I'm telling you, but that love is unbreakable. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready to start this story time. If you guys are ready, go ahead and give me those thumbs. Let me know you guys are ready. Give me those thumbs. Give me those thumbs. And don't forget to close the door. Don't forget to tell your dad to get you something to eat. If you don't, I'm gonna text him from in here and I'm gonna tell him, and then he's gonna come say, "Why you just didn't ask me?"
You want, because you gotta look at your tip thing.
Want me to call him? Want me to call him? Back! You okay? Thank you, Franisa. You want me to call him?
No.
Then you better get your ass in there and tell him.
No.
It's either you tell him or I scream it out.
How about we just be quiet?
How about we just
It's
be
okay. Just be quiet.
Because you gotta take your medicine. You need food with that.
Let's not do like
Okay. All right, baby. If you say so.
How many are there?
Let me see. You know, I got a pocket. I got these. That's bad. If he needs some Trojan puppy powders. No, he don't, Nino. Stop encouraging that behavior of my. You gonna be the uncle be trying to take him to strip clubs and all that crazy shit. No, you don't need no puppy powders. He fine. He fine.
Puppy powder.
Get your ass, girl. Oh. Okay, girl, go ahead, girl. Go ahead, Miss Chevy. Handle your business, bitch. We don't never want a cop block. Go right ahead, boo. Just don't let him knock the bottom out that bitch because you got things to do. You know what I'm saying? You got things to do, bitch. Don't let him knock the bottom out that motherfucker because you got shit to do tomorrow. It's not like you just laid up free pussy. You know what I'm saying? No, you got shit to do. So hold on, be strong and don't let him knock the bottom out that bitch. But you know, replay game is always here for you. When he get done knocking your head off your fucking shoulder, then you just show up, watch your little replay game, fall asleep on like you normally do, you know what I'm saying, when you get your back knocked out. And it's gonna be here for you. Just don't forget to tip your auntie, bitch. In the story you hear that you like, don't forget to tip your auntie. Have fun. Stay wet. Okay, huh? You what?
There's
No more.
like a piece of rice.
Girl. Go ask your dad. Why are we going through this? Thank you, sweetie. You know what? I'll be right back, y'all. No. Look, you in pain, girl. Stop. Move. Back. Then you better get your ass in there and eat something. Okay, come on. No, hell, you ain't back. You gotta come on. Stop making that weird ass noise. Come on, so you can eat something. Let's go. Come on. Okay, come on, Grandma. Get your ass on out here.
Where are you going?
I'm going here to help you find something to eat. What you talking about? Baby, okay, go ahead. You gotta go ahead. You gotta go find something. Play with you. And if you turn around, Bam gonna let me know. All right, guys, I'm back. Thank you, sweetie. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to start this story time. So our first story has Stepp, Talali, and Reese. Stepp, Talali, and Reese. Are you guys here? Are you guys here? Stepp is in the building. This shit going to Tennessee. Stepp. It's going to Tennessee, bitch.
A get up egg and some mashed potatoes. That's actually a good idea.
Did you inform your father?
I'm informing you.
No, don't inform me. I'm at work. You got to inform the parent that's at home with you right now.
You know
I'm
that.
at work.
I'm at your work now too. So.
I'm listening.
So. Get an egg and.
They're gonna be asking what that funky shit is in there, so you might want to let him know ahead of time what that funky ass egg smell is.
He'll find out when he find out. Because you know my excuse is, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna come check and see if you ate. If he ate, I promise you I'm gonna sit bad and I'll drop all over your face. We don't give a damn about all that mouth work you had the other day. He gonna jump all over your face.
No, he won't. Val would do that to me.
Come on, guys, let me get those thumbs. Let me know y'all ready.
Val loves me.
We all think that. But Bam showed you he don't love you when he lay in your lap and you let those silent farts come out that make your eyes water. That ain't love.
Did it to you?
That's hate. That's hate. It's like hate and rage is inside the dog.
Is that what happened yesterday?
Yes, that's what happened yesterday. That's why I put his ass down. Get the hell on. Little steak and boot ass dog. Yes. Silent ass farts. He just kept. They gonna keep looking at us every time it happened. I knew he had did this shit. Cause he farted and he'll look back at us. And I'm like, why the hell is he staring at me? And it's like, it just about like anger and rage was inside and just, ugh.
Vaporize death.
All right. So, yeah. All right, guys. So our first story of the night is about to get down. Y'all don't get to put them thumbs up on the live. Let me know y'all are ready. Thumbs up. I see we got a couple people ready. Also, like I said, if you like to be included in the story time, you could tip over $10 will get you put in the story time. My Cash App is pinned at the top if you're looking for that information, as well as you can send it through YouTube. And as of right now, Miss Chevy is rocking the top of the fucking hill with biggest tipper. She's drop kicked Chastain in the back and didn't even go down there to see if the bitch was okay. So as of right now, Miss Chevy's at the top, and she's somewhere we're getting off on her. She's already receiving her congrats for winning this shit. Chastain, get the you know, bitch. Alrighty, so like to hear, here we go. So Stepp to Lolly and Reese. I hope you guys like the story. Okay. I hope you guys like the story. So Stepp to Lolly and Reese were all cousins and best friends, like 3 peas in a pot. You know, they was stuck like glue. And for Stepp's 19th birthday, she wanted to go to New Orleans. So, of course, she invited her cousins and best friends to go with her. And Talali and Reese were like, hey, yeah, we down. Now, at this time, Talali didn't have a car, so she decided to ride with Stepp. Reese had a car, so she followed Stepp as they drove to New Orleans. So they was driving to New Orleans, and, you know, it was late as they started to come across that long-ass bridge, you know, that long-ass, scary-ass bridge where it seemed like if you just look out your window, the water's like right there. Like right there, yeah. They was coming across that fucking bridge, you know what I'm saying? And it was late. So they getting across the bridge and Stepp pulls up. And when her and Talali gets out, they notice that Reese's already in the fucking lobby. Like, what the fuck? So Talali goes to the lobby. She's like, bitch, how the fuck you beat us here? And Reese was like, I guess my GPS took me on a shortcut. Y'all didn't see it? Hell no, we didn't see it. How long you been here? She's like, long enough to be done checked in, bitch. My room is 1712. What the fuck? God damn. So Stepp comes in and she like, how the hell you beat us here? Somebody like, her fucking GPS took on the shortcut. You didn't see the goddamn shortcut on the GPS. Stepp like, no, I ain't see no damn shortcut on the GPS. She like, bitch, we need to follow her. We need to follow Reese out. Since Reese got the shortcuts, bitch, your fucking GPS ain't working. We need to follow Reese out when it's time to go. Reese was like, I already checked in. My room is 1712. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go upstairs, give me some rest. I'll meet y'all down here for breakfast around 10. That's cool. So Stepp and Talali like, yeah, that's fine. Reese went on upstairs to her room. Talali then Stepp got checked in. We went on to their room. Everybody got in bed and sleep. 10 o'clock that morning rolls around, and Talali and Stepp come downstairs to see Reese already got a table for them for breakfast. She's waving at them like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Got water for everybody at the table and shit. She's like, come on. So they come over, you know what I'm saying? They sitting down for breakfast, and Stepp decides she wanted to thank them for, you know, being there, being like sisters. She was like, we like sisters. We not like cousins. We're sisters. Like, we so close. You know, thank you for celebrating my 19th birthday with me. You know, y'all are my bitches. And, you know, Talali was like, girl, you know, we was coming for you, bitch, because we here. And Reese was like, I want to miss this shit for nothing, bitch. I was going to be here. So what are we doing today? You know what I'm saying? So Stepp like, I want to do a ghost tour. Like, I heard we should do a ghost tour here. And Talali was like, shit, what better place to do it than New Orleans? Let's do this shit. Reese was like, I'm down. So they Google, see what little ghost tour they had open. And of course, Talali Reed, you know, mansion shit was open. So they decided to take that one. So they get inside the mansion. Time, Stepp over the threshold of the mansion. She started to have cold sweats. out of nowhere. She didn't know why. She started to have cold sweats. Like, shh, fuck. And Talali started to feel nauseous. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 15 minutes in, she started to feel nauseous. And Reese like, y'all, we need to go because y'all look real fucking sick. And Steps up like, no, I'm fine. She's wiping sweat away. I'm fine, I'm okay. Talali saying the same thing. I'm all right, you know what I'm saying? We can make it, we good. And they continue on with the tour. They step into the room where all of this torture goes down in this house, you know what I'm saying? They step into that room to see the torture chamber, and Step starts to feel lightheaded. She almost passed out. And Talali catch up. When Talali catch up, Reese runs out to get a cab. You know what I'm saying? She runs out to the street, stop a cab, we need a cab. So they leave, you know what I'm saying, get the cab, go back to the hotel. And Reese's like, I'm staying in your room, Step, because you look really bad. Matter of fact, we should all stay together because y'all look sick as fuck. And they was like, you know what I'm saying, okay, we can do that. Let's just do that. You know what I'm saying? So they go up to Step room, Step get in the bed, Talali get in the bed, Reese sleeps in like a little couch that's in like the front of the bed and shit. So she's there, stretched out on the couch. And Talali wakes up to the TV blasting loud as fuck. It was blasting the news, you know what I'm saying? It was talking about, the latest tornado that came by, how the weather gonna be. It's supposed to be storming tomorrow. And it was also talking about accidents that happened in the area, you know what I'm saying? One big accident happened on that bridge, that long ass bridge. And it's like, what the fuck? We need that long ass bridge to get home. So they need to fix whatever the fuck going on. That's what Talali is looking at, like, we gotta go across that bridge to get back to the house, so they need to fix that shit because I'm not being stuck down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the place I want to be stuck in. So while she's looking at the news, she grabs the remote, she turns that shit off, and right before she get ready to lay down, she hears Step like, She looks over and Step is like violently fighting in her fucking sleep. Like she's fighting something in her fucking sleep, violently as fuck. So Talali get ready to get out of bed to try to like wake her up. And something snatches Talali back to the bed. Now she's like held down to the bed. She can feel hands holding on to her arms, her legs. She can't move. Step can't wake up. She is just like crying and violently fighting in her fucking sleep. And Reese comes out the bathroom like, get the fuck off my cousin. She see people around the bed. What Talali is, she see a black figure hovering over Step. She like, get the fuck off my cousins. You know what I'm saying? She screams it out. And Talali's like, who the fuck is she talking to? Because Talali can't see shit. All she know is she being held down. Like, I don't see, who the fuck is she talking to? She looks over and Step is still fucking fighting. Like, who the fuck is Reese talking to? And Reese says it again, get the fuck off my cousin. And she charges at Talali's bed. When she hit Talali's bed, she hit something. Because Talali felt hands snatch off her leg at the bottom. Reese tackled the motherfucker to the floor. She saw him and she tackled the motherfucker to the floor. When she tackled him to the floor, all the other people that were standing around Talali and this dark figure darts out the fucking front door. Even the one she knocks down on the ground. Talali is like stuck. She feels the hands released off her. She is scared as fuck. She don't want to move. She just like froze, looking around the fucking room. Reese jumps up. She runs out the door to chase whatever the fuck she's seen, the people she's seen around Talali know. Time the door closes, Step sits up in the bed. She wakes up. I'm talking about she got tears on her face. She just crying like, what the fuck? Like she looks over and she's like, Talali, where's Reese? Where's Reese? And Talali just like her eyes are big. She's shaking. She can't move. She just froze. She can't fucking move. But Step is losing it. Like, where's Reese? Where's Reese? I just had the worst nightmare about her. Where's Reese? All Talali can do was point at the fucking door. So she just points at the door and Step hauls ass. She runs out the door. She runs down the hallway. She goes down to the lobby. She comes back upstairs. She go to room 1712, beat on the door. Nobody comes to the door. Like, what the fuck? Where did she go? So at this point, I'm not finding her in the hotel. Step aside, run back to the room, put her shoes on, grab her keys, because she got to go find Reese. Like, I'm not going to just have my cousin out here. What the fuck? So she runs back to the room. She throws on her Nike. She grabs her keys right before she get ready to go out the door. Her cell phone rings. Shit. So she runs over and picks the cell phone, and it's her mom. And she like, I ain't got time. She just, stops it, like decline that shit and get ready to run back out the door, but the phone rings back. Oh. So she runs over. She grabs the phone. She flips it. What, mom? Look, I ain't got time. I got to find Reese. And her mom was like, she take a little brief pause, and she's like, Stepp, where's Talala? She like, Talala right here, but look, I gotta go, I ain't got time. Reese just ran out the room, I need to go catch Reese. And mom was like, Stepp, no. Like, I need to talk to you. Can you put me on speakerphone? Stepp, like, mama, look, I don't have time. I gotta go help Reese. Like, I don't have time for this shit. Call me back. And the mom was like, don't hang up. Reese's dead. Stepp, stop. Like, the fuck? What? What are you talking about? And her mom like, put it on speaker. Put it on speaker right now. What the fuck are you talking about, mom? She like, put it on speaker. So she put the phone on speaker. She like, Talali. And Talali like, she just looking at the fucking phone like, she didn't respond. And Stepp like, mom, she looking at the phone. What? Say it. So what are you talking about? So she like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but Reese's dead. What the fuck? Talali just like, her mouth dropped. Like, wait a minute. She just ran out of this fucking door. She can't be dead. What are you talking about? Stepp like, mom, she just ran out this door like 5 minutes ago. She can't be dead. And mom's like, no. She's like, Reese's dead, baby. What? What are you talking about? So mom says, sit down, Stepp. Stepp like, no, I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Talala like, she dead. What are you talking about? She like, y'all just sit down and listen. So Stepp sit down. She's like, what? Okay, tell me what. So she was like, the same day y'all left, we got Reese was behind. I guess Reese drove off that bridge. She said the police called and told them that they found the car. Reese was still in the car, and the police think she fell asleep at the wheel and drove off the fucking bridge. No, mama, no, because she been here with us this whole time. Mama like, no, this shit happened the same night y'all left. Y'all, this had to happen like, she was like, they had to happen like yesterday. Like this had to happen Friday. She was like, because it was the same day y'all left. Like, y'all didn't see it. Wasn't she with y'all? And Stepp was like, mama, don't say that. Like, really don't fucking say that. Like, mama, I swear Reese just ran out this fucking room. Please don't say that girl dead, because she's not. She just ran out this room. Mama was like, she's dead. We got a call from the New Orleans Police Department. They found her car with her body in it. They had the registration, all that shit. That's how they found us, to give us the call to let us know what was going on. Like, Reese's dead. And Stepp just dropped the phone, like, what the fuck? And she started crying. And she was like, I knew something was up. Knew something was up. She was like, that's what her nightmare was. She said her nightmare was she was sitting in the passenger seat of Reese's car coming down that fucking bridge. She said she saw Reese like dozing off, and she kept trying to like wake Reese up, but her hands was just going through Reese. It was like she couldn't touch her. It just kept going through Reese. And she kept trying to wake Reese up, but she saw Reese like, and then she was in the car when Reese went off the bridge, careening into the water, and she was like, she just felt herself drowning. She was trying to come back to the top, but she just kept she was feeling herself drown. And it woke her up, and that's what made her jump up looking for Reese. And her mom was like, baby, Reese gone. And they couldn't believe that shit. Like, this is bullshit. Stepp runs out the room. She goes downstairs. She talks to the fucking front desk people. She said, my cousin is in room 1712. Can you please call her? The lady looks at the little book, and she says, we don't have a guest in 1712. She said, yes, you do. You had a guest that checked in last night in room 1712. Her name is Reese Woods. She checked in last night. And the lady looked in the system. I'm sorry, man. We got a Reese Woods scheduled for that room, but nobody ever checked in for that room. Stepp's like, don't say it like for real. Yes, she did. And the lady's like, are you okay? She like, I swear she did. So at that point, Stepp run outside. She's combing the parking lot for the hotel. Like, I know my cousin's car out here. I know her car out here. She's looking for Reese's car. Reese's car went out there. She couldn't find that shit. It went out there. What the fuck? They didn't see Reese no more. No more. After she chased whatever the fuck was fucking with them out of the room, they didn't see her no more. They don't know why. They don't even know why she was there. But Stepp said it dawned on her what was said at breakfast. That how Reese said she would have missed spending her birthday, her cousin's birthday with her for nothing in the world. She literally meant she was not missing that shit for nothing in the world. What? Jesus calling me home right now? Okay, tell me to give it like 20 minutes, put that room on hold, because that's exactly what she did. So she could be there with Stepp. and Lolly to celebrate Stepp's birthday. That's why she was there. And Stepp feels to this day that is why Reese was there. She was there to celebrate her birthday with her, and she was there to run off whatever the fuck had attached themselves to them. She was there to protect them, and that's how Stepp looks at it. That's how she's always looked at it. That's how Talali has always looked at it. It just confused the fuck out of them. Like they couldn't make sense of it. They said she was so solid, like she wasn't a ghost to them. Just like y'all looking at me, that's how they saw her. Like she wasn't a ghost to them. They couldn't believe it. Like they really couldn't believe it. They get home, talk to auntie, to Reese's mom, and like sure shit, Reese's dead. Like Stepp didn't want to believe that shit. She didn't want to accept that shit. She got home and she talked to her auntie, and her auntie's like, "I'm sorry, baby. I know y'all was close, but it's true." Like she couldn't believe that shit. Like auntie, y'all say Reese died Friday, but I was with Reese Saturday. She can't be dead. Like it was really hard for Stepp to accept this shit. It hit her really fucking hard. Like she couldn't let that go. Like my cousin is somewhere in New Orleans running around. Like she ran out the shit that was fucking with us. Like my cousin's in New Orleans running around, like looking for these folks that was trying to hurt us. Like she's not dead, but it was hard. It was hard for Stepp to accept that shit. But sure shit, Reese never even made it to New Orleans. She went off that bridge before even making it to New Orleans. So all them encounters and all the time she was around, Reese wasn't never really there. But I guess because her and her cousin was so close, she wanted to let her cousin be sad on her birthday. So she made sure she was there. And she made sure to protect her cousin from whatever the fuck was in the room fucking with him. So that was you guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you can go to the bathroom, get yourself a drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 3 minutes for the next story of the night. It's yours. Thank you, Stepp. I hope you guys like the story. Go over and tip your auntie if you like the story. Any tip over $10 will get you put in the story time, just like my young ladies that was just in this story time. You can send your tip through Cash App as well as YouTube, however you prefer. The only difference is the ones with Cash App come with a little shit talking, and the ones on YouTube don't. But it's still okay. You will still be considered even from YouTube tips. So, all right, Stepp, how did you like your story? Reese, you here? How did you like the story, Reese? Nah, I'm late, but hold up. Did she say I'm dead? How did you guys like the story? Sis, are you eating? Thank you, Evelyn. I get a lot of those sad stories from my fans, but I can't just put them up and not tell them. I gotta tell them. I know they be sad shit, but I have to tell them. Thank you, Stepp. I have to tell them. I can't keep them in the back. Everybody's story get told, no matter how sad or scary it may be. As long as it's true, they get told. Thank you, Reese. And you're back like Apple Jacks. How do you feel? Have you ate?
Not yet.
When are you gonna eat?
Like after this.
After this? Okay. Okay. We're about to get ready to start in 1 minute, guys. Please don't forget to thumbs up the live. I greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to thumbs up the live. We're about to get ready to start our second story in 1 minute. Like I said, next week we will be doing story time from Tennessee. Y'all may get started. I think I'm going to do 2 stories every day next week, too. So, yes. You going to have fun, Toots?
Mm-hmm.
Toots going to have fun.
That cabin is so nice.
Mm-hmm. It looks so nice, don't it?
Me, my mom, my dad, and that big old cabin. Say less.
Say less. Say less. Sis is down for the round. Say less.
Say this. I would say more, but if we have any events planned, wink, wink, I can't tell y'all. It's gonna spoil it. Foreshadowing.
But you can't wait, huh?
Mm-mm.
I'm telling you, she's super excited.
Y'all know I'm so mad today because I thought today was Wednesday.
She thought today was Wednesday. She thought we was that much closer to going out of town.
No. I was terribly mistaken.
It's okay. You're going to get there, babe. Mom's going to make sure of it.
And then I'll text my friend because I know she's headed there too.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. We're going to Tennessee. See, what Auntie did was I rented the most haunted cabin in Tennessee. But Unc and Toots don't know. So, according to the reviews, the longest anybody ever stayed in this cabin is 2 days. 2 days, 48 hours. Auntie rented this shit for a week. So that means whatever creepy haunted shit goes down, we stuck. We stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like them paranormal shows where people get to tell me a story about all that creepy shit and they like, and the man with no face came out of the attic and scratched up my husband, and people be thinking to themselves, well, why the fuck didn't y'all move? And he be like, we didn't have the money to go anywhere. That's kind of the situation I'm finna put us in. It's kind of the situation I'm finna put us in. Because we not gonna have nowhere to go when the creepy shit kicks off. If y'all ever come on live and I'm doing it from inside of my car, then let y'all know that shit was too creepy for me. But I'm doing it. Fuck it. I ain't saying nothing to Unc and Toots about it. Because if I do, they ain't gonna want to go. So it's like I'm not saying shit. Y'all don't understand. I'm about to win a Grammy for this fucking performance I'm about to put on. Because the first door slam, while all of us is downstairs and our door slams upstairs, the first one, and everybody look at me all shocked, like, what the fuck? I'm gonna look right back at them, shocked, like, oh, what the fuck? What? I'm gonna act just as fucking appalled and shocked as they is. I'm a little shit. I'm a little fool. I'm done. I'm playing dumb the whole fucking time. Babe, did you feel that breeze? You feel nothing. What you talking about? Hey, did you hear the footsteps? Footsteps? Let me find out. No, I hear. I'm telling you. Because if I tell these motherfuckers what the plan is, I'll be going by myself. So I ain't told Unc shit. I ain't told Toots shit. We're gonna see if my marriage lasts after this. He may want a divorce. He may want a divorce after he finds out that I just put all our lives in danger in this fucking cabin. He may want a divorce. But you know, I ain't giving him shit. He might get like Red Cross. I ain't giving him shit. You hear me? I ain't giving him shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not giving no that. I ain't giving up shit. So just to let y'all know, that's gonna be happening next week. Next week, I'm telling you. Nope, Talisha, I did not.
Was it good?
Huh?
Was it good?
What's what?
The smoothie thing you mentioned.
It had bananas and mangoes and peaches. Yeah, it was good. Your daddy has some green. Well, you can't even eat though.
What?
Some green apples in there. You eat them still hard, you know.
No, I told this up.
Hey, that talk to your daddy. Ain't wrong in that refrigerator.
Anyways, you got some in your refrigerator?
That's
Like a drink.
It's probably some soda in there. There's some soda in there.
I know saying like the soda's good, but I know if I go in there, I'm gonna have to ask for
it. Yeah. Can I get some more? So I'm drop this up.
Thank you, little smoothie.
Girl, my smoothie is gone, ain't it?
No.
I gave Deja something. I thought it.
Oh, it probably is gone.
Oh, yeah. And see if we go to the shoes. Can I have your buddy? You so stupid, nurse girl. Goddamn, y'all gonna take the shit that I got. Y'all ain't even gonna save a bitch. That is so wrong. It's cool though. It's cool. It's cool because I expected y'all motherfuckers to not count. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I still love y'all though. It's okay. All right, guys. We're about to get ready to start this second story. Make sure you have your clean. Oh, girl, you clearly. I'm having everything with me. I don't want to be honest with you. I really don't want to clean the ghost out because that cabin popped like that because it's haunted. You know what I'm saying? People actually come for the ghost. So if I go in there and I clean out all the goddamn ghosts when I leave, the cabin not gonna pop no more. So I clean my room. But everything else gonna have to be haunted because this is what I paid for. I paid for my husband to run through this fucking house barefoot to save his life from a door slamming that had nothing to do with me and Toots. I paid for this entertainment. I paid for this. Huh? You found it?
The yellow smoothie looks so good too.
You get some? If it's in there?
Yeah, but you said Deja might drink it up.
I was saying, if she did, she probably poured us some. Well, you can go ahead and check though. Okay.
Feels like they chopped my teeth.
But then they just, what did that move feel? You said it felt like something was under us.
Okay, like the teeth up here feels like they cut a piece off or something.
It's probably just the feeling stuff.
Maybe making it feel uneven.
It's okay.
I'm so excited.
About the trip.
Yes.
I know, girl. I'm
Why
super excited about the trip
it?
too. I'm telling you, I'm super excited about the trip too.
So because now every time I think about it, I'm just like,
you're gonna love it.
first off, the drive there, and me, butter. Me, gonna butter that up. You'll be like, oh, we gotta pee. Oh, well, look at that convenience store. We should get some out of there while we're in there.
Yeah, girl, it's gonna be amazing. The trip is gonna be unfucking forgettable. That is what I can say on this one. This is gonna be the unfucking forgettable family trip. And you have me to think. So after we come from the trip, if you're looking for somebody to thank,
you're the person to go to. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
What they say off of?
You're strong, right? You're my baby, right? Yeah. You always love your mama, huh?
Yes.
Regardless of what your mama do, you gonna always love me, right? Tell me, boy, that's how it's supposed to be. So, let me go ahead and do my stories and I catch up to you a little later. Love, bud. Okay?
Love you.
Love you too. She pretty much just took vows. For better or worse. No matter what bullshit you do, no matter how petty you get, she just pretty much took vows to love me forever. So, we're gonna see. I'm gonna test the weight of that shit this week, next week. I'm gonna test the weight of that shit. We're gonna see. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all ready? Shut up, JT. It's a Newport 100. All right, guys, here we go. Nino, India, and Crystal, are you guys in the building for your story? We'll play for Bam too. Bam, honey, they better keep Bam separated from all the pussy because he like pussy. He like pussy more than he like treats. So they might want to keep him away from both. Yes, Miss D. I hope so. Crystal, chunky chick, Crystal, are you in the building? Because I almost got perfect attendance. I know she was in here earlier. Okay, I don't see her. She's somewhere in the hallway sucking dick. That's fine. The dick is more important than me. It's cool. I understand. Alrighty. So, like I said, this story has Nino, India, and Crystal. This is you guys' story. Nino was a single father of India and had been her mother. You know, her mother had died in childbirth, so he was doing this shit all on his own. Now, right now. Okay. Yeah. So he was doing this shit all on his own. He had raised her with the help of his family, you know what I'm saying, to be a strong, smart young lady. She's about 12 years old at this time. And Nino felt like it was time for him to jump back out there in the dating pool. He had been single long enough. He was very protective of his daughter, so he really didn't have no chunky chick. I thought you was in the hallway sucking dick, but I'm glad to see you made the class. Like, thank you. I stop playing. Y'all know, y'all better let her know what the excuses be why they ain't be late. Y'all better let her know. So, you know, he felt like it was time for him to jump back out into the dating pool. He wanted to wait till India was older. He didn't really want no new women around his kid, which is understandable. So he waited till she was about 12 and he decided to jump back out into the dating pool. Now, when he jumped back out in the dating pool, he hadn't been there so long, he didn't even know how to do this shit. So, you know, a couple young nieces and stuff showed him these little Tinder swipe to the left, swipe to the right type fucking dating apps. So he had a couple of those installed on his phone, and he had, you know, matched with a couple of women, and he boiled it down to like two, and, you know, read their profiles, and then he boiled it down to one. So he reaches out to this one woman that is, you know, the look he likes. She likes some of the things he likes. You know what I'm saying? She's an outdoor person. He's an outdoor person. They matched on a lot of shit. So he reached out to her through the app. You know what I'm saying? Let him know he was interested and hit him back up. She said her name was Crystal, and she was also interested. So they decided they were going to meet up in real life, you know, at some little rinky-dink ass restaurant just to meet each other for the first time. So they do. They get along just fine, have a good time, everything was cool. Okay. They do it again, second date. Everything was fine on the second date. Third date comes around, and Nino decides to bring Crystal to the house to meet India. He always told her about India, but he wasn't gonna let her meet India until he felt comfortable with this shit. So he tells her, instead of us going to a restaurant, you know, this time, just come to my house so you can meet my daughter. We can all have dinner together. Crystal said, okay, that'll be fine. So, you know, Nino spent all day cooking and getting everything ready. He had this talk with India, don't be mean, don't be rude, you know, whatever the case may be, don't be mean, don't be rude. So Crystal comes over, and India's standing there, and she's like, you know, looking at her. So Nino gives her a hug. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? She's like, I'm good. He like, this is my daughter, India. And she looks at India. She said, oh, she has a real negative aura. It's negative, something negative with her. And instantly India's like, I know this bitch did not just, what the fuck? So she looks at Nino, and Nino like, what do you mean? She's like, it's like some real negative energy coming off her. Like, what is all that? India's like, Daddy, you better say something to this bitch. What the fuck is she talking about? So Nino like, you know, we don't deal in energies and all that shit you talking about right now. So don't talk that way about my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Don't speak like that around her. I'm sorry. I was just picking up on, I'm sorry, India. India rolled her eyes like, strike one, bitch. And she just walks off. And Nino like, you know, she hasn't been around any women like that since her mom, you know, her family. These are the only women she's been around. Is the family since her mom died. So it's gonna take a little time to warm up to you, but don't worry about that. Crystal like, okay. So they go to sit down and eat. India don't say nothing the whole time. Crystal's just talking to Nino like India ain't even fucking there. So what are we gonna do next, Nino? And Nino like, so my daughter's 12. You know, she like doing things. Don't you want to ask her? And Crystal's like, I just want to know, you know, more about you. So India picks up on the vibe like, this bitch is on some fuck shit. Okay. So she like, may I be excused, Dad? You know, like, you sure? She like, yeah, I'm sure. Okay, that's fine. So she goes on upstairs. India gets upstairs. She counts to 30. When she gets to 30, she screams out, Daddy! Daddy! Come here! So Nino come flying up the steps. She holding her ankle. I hurt my ankle, it hurts. So Nino scoops her up and put her in the bed. He wiggled her ankle around. Nino stayed with her for about 30, 45 minutes to the point where Crystal comes upstairs and she's standing in the doorway like, hello, I am downstairs. And Nino like, I understand that when my daughter hurt herself, I'd be down there in a minute, and she just looking. And India get her this look like, yeah, bitch, I run this house. So you get nothing unless I give it to you. And Crystal just looking at her and like, okay, I see what this finna be. Okay. She said, let me know if I'm finna go ahead and leave. Call me and let me know how things go. Let me know if she feels better. Indian just smirking at her ass. He'll call, I guess. Thank you. Like, don't be mean, India. I was just saying thank you. I mean, go, walk us to the door, Dad. Lock the door behind her. We don't want no strangers coming in the house. Like, okay. So he gets up and he go downstairs with Krista. He apologizes. I'm so sorry. She's not normally like this. Okay, whatever. They have another date over at the house. And once again, she bumps heads with India. India's like, I'm not having that shit. Like, at this point, India done made her mind up. She's not gonna get my dad. I'm not gonna let her fuck with him. Period. The bitch is gone and don't even do it. She need to count her days because she gone and don't even do it. Krista comes in, and this particular night, after they have dinner, tell her to get ready to leave. And she's like, can I just stay over? Like, we've been doing this for a while now. Is it okay if I just stay over? And Nino was like, maybe next time. Okay. Happens again. She comes over, and this time she's like, can I stay over? And Nino was like, yeah, I'll talk to India. She's good. She's good. You can stay over. Okay. So she do. And that night, wakes up in the middle of the night to find Crystal not in the bed with him. So he gets up and he's walking around looking for her. And he finds Crystal in India's room. He hears as he's coming up the hallway, like talking. When he get close to the door, he realized this talking ain't in English. It's in a different language. So he opens the door and Crystal's getting up off her knees. Speaking in this language. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, I was just praying for your daughter. I told you, you said I wasn't allowed to talk about it around her. But I told you something really negative around this baby. I just want to, try to pray it away. And like, you're making me uncomfortable. Like, what is up with you and my daughter? And she's like, nothing, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I just go back to bed. And she rushes on out the room. She goes back into Nino's room. Looks over at India. Fuck. And he goes and get back in the bed. The next day, goes to work and he leaves India and Crystal in the house together. So off the rip, they bumping heads. Early that morning, they bumping heads. She like, Crystal, what are you fixing for breakfast? My daddy normally gets up and fix breakfast at this time. I normally be eating by now. Like, you really lazy. They going back and forth at it. The whole day they going back and forth at it. Around like 8 o'clock, India's in the tub. Just in the tub, and Crystal's downstairs cooking dinner, waiting on Nino to get there. And she hears India scream, ah, ah. So she runs up the steps, India, where you at? India. She gets to the bathroom door and she can't open the door. The door is locked. She's like, India, open the door. But India's still screaming, ah. She's like, India, open the door. She runs downstairs to get a butter knife. When she comes back upstairs, the door is cracked open. So she runs in, she's like, India. And India's under the fucking water. Like, she's laying under the fucking water. She goes and she pulls India up, and India's like, she's choking and shit. She's like, what the fuck? What happened? And India's looking at her like, get away from me. I'm gonna tell my dad. And Crystal like, tell daddy what? I didn't even do nothing. What are you talking about? She was like, you pushed me out of the water. You're trying to drown me. I'm gonna tell my daddy. And Crystal's like, I didn't do shit. What are you talking about? Just as they talking about that, Nino come through the door. Hey, I'm home. She flies downstairs. Daddy, she tried to kill me. Nino like, what the fuck? She tried to kill me, Daddy. She held me up in the water. I couldn't breathe. She tried to kill me. And Crystal's like, Nino, I didn't touch her. She was screaming. The bathroom door was locked. I went downstairs. I got a knife to come pop the lock, but the door was open. She was under the water. I just pulled her out. And of course, it is like, no, the fuck she didn't. That bitch held me under the water. I could not breathe. She blinded. And Nino got highly pissed off. He's like, oh, hell no, you call my child. She trumps everything. You try to hurt my child. And Crystal's like crying. Like, I would never hurt your child. I swear I didn't touch your child. I didn't do anything to India. Like, I swear. And Nino's like, you need to leave. Don't do this, Nino. Like, I really didn't do anything. Like, don't do this, Nino. Like, you need to go. She's like, Nino, I've been told you there was something negative going on around that girl. Don't say I didn't tell you, Nino. I ain't did nothing to her. Nino like, so you trying to use that as an excuse? You trying to say something negative? Hell, my baby on the reward. That's what you're trying to say. And she like, Nino, I swear I didn't touch her. I swear. And it was like, she did it, Daddy. She did it. So, like, I think it's best that you leave. Don't do this. Please don't do this. And, like, I can't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I jumped in too soon. Maybe I wasn't ready to start dating. Maybe I wasn't ready for a woman to be in me and my daughter's life. You just gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. You gotta go. And she was crying, like, don't do this, but, like, you gotta go. So he put her out. And Crystal went home. And Nino sat up there, and asked all the questions he could ask with India and what happened. And India was telling him, what she remembered and everything. And he was just like, you ain't got to worry about it. I won't have nobody else around you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing no more women around. And he put her in the bed. And he got in the bed. That night, he woke up to her screaming. She was screaming loud as shit. He jumps up. He runs to her room. Her door is locked. He's beating on the door, trying to get in. Open the door. Open the door, India. Open the door. And she's just screaming like, Daddy, help me, Daddy, help me. Kicks the door in, and this girl is dangling from the fucking wall. Like, she's so high up. She's clearly not doing this shit with her own feet. She's over her bed. Like, her head is cupped up to the ceiling. Like, whatever the fuck got her up there is pushing her up so high that her head doesn't touch the ceiling, and she like bent over like this, and her neck is on the fucking ceiling. She is screaming like, help me, Daddy. Legs are dangling. Cannot believe it. She like, what the fuck is this? He runs over to grab her feet. He tries to pull her feet. Something throws Nino like 5 feet across the fucking room. He hit the closet door hard as shit. He couldn't believe it. He just looked around the room like, what the fuck was that? He ready to fight, but he can't see shit. And she's like screaming like, Daddy. And he tries to run over there again, and something throws ass again. And then finally she drops from the damn ceiling. She hits the bed and rolls off and hit the floor. Grabs her. He runs out. He jumps in the fucking car, and he just sits in the car. He don't know what to do. She got a big ass fucking hand print around her neck like somebody trying to choke her out. If he take her to the hospital, we already know what the doctors would think. We already know who's going to get called. We already know what everybody's about to assume happened. So he can't do that. He can't take her to the hospital. He's just sitting in the car like, what the fuck? He got, India in his lap. She's sleeping in his lap. And he's sitting in the driver's seat trying to figure out what the fuck. Like, what was that? Like, what the hell? So he don't know what to do. He put her in the back seat. They sleep in the car. That morning, he gets up. He goes into the house. He walks around the house. He don't hear nothing. He don't, feel anything. So he's like, okay, maybe everything's good. You know what I'm saying? So he brings India back into the house and put her in her bed. You know what I'm saying? And he walks around and clean up everything. He's down there cooking him something to eat. She screams the loudest shit, Daddy! He comes flying up the steps. As he's running up the steps, the way his steps was made, like as he comes up the steps, he can look through the railing on the side and see her bedroom door, like right here. So as he's running up the steps to get to her, he looks over to look into her room, and he sees her going up the fucking wall, and the door is slammed. So he runs over to the door again, and like off the rip, waiting to play these motherfucking game, he just kicked the shit out of that door, like, BAM! The shit open, and sure as shit, she's up on the fucking wall being choked again. Daddy! Like, couldn't figure out what the fuck. He runs over there, he tries to save her again. This time, it's thrown so hard, like he fucks his wrist up. His wrist is all fucked up. He's still trying to get at her. Something is pulling Nino back while he's trying to get to her. She's screaming, Daddy, help me. Daddy, help me, Daddy. She finally drops to the floor. Nino grabs her ass. He runs out the house, and he gets back in the car. She crying, he crying. He don't know what the fuck to do. Like, he never experienced no shit like this before in his life. Up until this point, Nino thought that type of shit wasn't even real. He thought people just made that type of shit up. So he didn't know what the fuck to do. So after sitting in the car for a couple hours, trying to figure out what the fuck to do, he decides to reach out to Crystal. He like, okay. So Crystal, this was going on. And he tell Crystal. And Crystal like, I knew something was in that fucking house. And she like, I'm coming. Is it okay if I come over? I can probably help. Is it okay if I come over? And like, at this point, I'm willing to try anything because I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. So she comes over. She shows up with her bag of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She got everything she needs. She tells Nino, I'm finna go in here and I'm gonna cleanse the house. You know what I'm saying? When I get done, everything should be fine, but I'm gonna have to cleanse y'all too because this shit is definitely around India. And he's like, I only thought you said it because you didn't like the relationship me and my daughter had. He was trying to push her away. And she's like, no, Like I told you, I like kids. I would never, try to do no shit like that. I just genuinely wanted to fucking help you. You know what I'm saying? So she goes on into the house and do whatever the fuck she needs to do. And felt it was very weird how all the windows upstairs was closed and shit. But yeah, he can see his curtains like blowing wild as fuck throughout the house. Like ain't no wind in the house, and the AC damn sure ain't never blew that hard before. So why the fuck is the curtains moving around? Whatever she was doing or not, she was stirring up some shit. He could see curtains moving back and forth wild across the window. He's just looking at this shit like, the fuck? Like, what the fuck is in there? Indian laying in the back seat sleep. She was in there about 45 minutes. She came out. She opened up the front door. He seen her opening up every window in the house. He just seen her going room to room, opening up windows and shit. She was in there about a good 20 minutes doing that. She left the front door open, the back door open, and she came out. She told them, she said, everything in the house is fine. Now I need for you and India to get out the car so I can clear the job. And they're like, I don't want her touching on me. I don't want, she did this. And like, come on, we finna do this shit. Like, fuck all that. Shut the hell up. Get your bad ass out the car. Stand up with your fucking hands up so we can do what we need to do. Fine. And you gets out the car. And she does her cleansing over Nino and India. She also cleansed herself. And she told them, y'all go in the house. Everything will be fine now. So India was like, I don't trust that shit. Daddy, you go first. So she got behind Nino and Nino walked in the house. Nino said when he walked in the house felt cooler for some reason. The house felt cooler and it had a smell of lavender. Very loud in the air, like very loud, like almost make you sneeze. It was so strong in the house. And he asked her, like, did you put lavender in something in here? She was like, no, I ain't putting nothing. So all I did was sage. And, you know what I'm saying? She like, I put nothing sweet in this fucking house. And he's like, why is that? It's so strong. Why is it so strong? And she told him, she said, because when I cleanse the house and the spirits are gone, you'll have a sweet smell. She said, but if it's strong like that, that means it's because the loved one helped push them out. You know what I'm saying? She like, so when you smell that really strong, sweet smell, like your house has been cleansed, that means a family member came down and help remove whatever the hell was in this house. And she looked at me, and she was like, I had a lot of help, clear this house out. And, like help, she was like, yeah, I had a lot of help, clearing this house out. Somebody helped me clear this house out so y'all will be okay, so y'all will be safe in this house. And the first thing, thought about was India's mom. It had to be India's mom to help keep her baby safe. He felt like it had to be India's mom. And you know what I'm saying? They had no more experiences after that house, after that other situation. He did ask Crystal what she was doing that night. He was like, the shit never did sit right with him. Like, what were you doing that night in India's room when I caught you? And she said she had felt it was something bad surrounding India. And she took him in India's room and she lifted India's bed up. She had a fucking cross, like nailed, like not so much as nailed, but like the cross she had like a little circle in it. So she had a thumbtack and she stabbed it to stick it like at the board, like the board of her bed, like the wood they make the bed out of that. But she stuck it to there to try to protect India's and while she was in the bed, so when nothing attack her, because obviously when she did leave, these attacks started, and India was always in the bed when that shit happened. So she was trying to prevent whatever the fuck she felt was going to happen by putting a cross on the center of India's bed to keep her safe. She told him that she did that. She told him it wasn't like on no crazy voodoo type shit. She even, they even went in there and lifted the bed up so he could see it was a real fucking cross. Like it was nothing more. It was a real fucking cross. And he saw that and he was just like, you know what I'm saying? So you seen something was going on. She was like, I said that, but you got upset, you got offended, so I never did speak on it no more. She was like, I just wanted y'all to be safe. You know what I'm saying? Even if, me and you didn't work out, I wanted y'all to be safe. And was like, that's what's up. But after that shit happened and India seen that Crystal was really a good chick. She wasn't really on no fuck shit like India thought. She went on and just let her guard down, and Crystal found her way into the fam, and now India is now 26 years old, and Crystal and Nino has been married ever since they maybe like a year after that situation with the hunting shit. They've been married ever since then, so they've been really good. Nino has has opened his eyes to a lot of shit that he never did believe, that he closed minded to, like ghosts, spirits, demons. He was closed minded to that type of shit. He didn't believe none of that shit. But after being with Crystal, yeah, Nino believes a lot now. Nino has also seen his own ghost before. He's seen a ghost before, like a real fucking ghost before, fucking around with Crystal. So yeah, they get along real good. They are still together. India loves her like a mom, and she's been there ever since. So there is a good ending to that story. So that was you guys' second story. This is your brief intermission where you can go to the bathroom, get yourself a drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 3 minutes for the last story of the night. Thank you, Reese. Oh my goodness, y'all going at them damn chats. Nah, foster care. I cannot. Y'all a fucking mess. Hey, Nurse Graham. Hey, Tasha. Hey, twin. Y'all was super late, super late. So, yes, y'all were super duper late, ladies. Nah, India ass finna get out. Nah, but I've been here. I asked for the bonnet. No, I wasn't talking about you, Nurse Graham. I was talking about your other little cousin. No, look, reality to my will. I'm drunk. Yeah, like those cousins. I wasn't talking about you, Nurse Graham. I know you been asked for the bonnet, girl. It's my pimp hat. It's my pimp hat. When I don't want to hear this shit your aunt be talking, I be sitting in the room with him and he get talking that crazy shit. I just move this shit over to the side. And then I do all my side eye without him talking shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, India. She's my damn, you know why I gotta get put out. Y'all go over and tip y'all auntie for these amazing stories. Yeah. That was supposed to be y'all last story of the night because I said I was doing 2 stories every day this week. But I go ahead and give y'all one more. If y'all want one more. If y'all don't want one more, I can go ahead and end it now. So let me know what y'all think. If y'all want to know the story, let me know, or I can go ahead and end it now. And y'all can get your next 2 stories tomorrow. Thank you, India. Thank you, love. You'll be in another story. He's so silly, let me know, y'all, because I can end it now, or I can give y'all one more story. Nah, nigga, it's not my fault. Yeah, nobody can with India. All right. All right. All right. One more. One more. All right, guys. I give y'all one more of them things. Don't forget to go up and tip your auntie, too. Give y'all this one more fast story tonight. Let y'all go. But tomorrow, y'all will get 2. Well, for the rest of the week, y'all will get 2 stories every night. And y'all will probably get 2 stories while I'm in Tennessee. And we're probably going to do a ghost tour and see what we can see at these cemeteries in Tennessee. So, all right. So, the last story of the night is going to have Chastain, Tasha, and Nisa. Chastain, Tasha, and Nisa. Are you guys here? He's just all over the place. Tell that. Here you go. Chastain, Tasha, and Nisa, are you ladies here? Chastain here, okay. Nah, yes, my name's Stinky Chastain. I can't with you, sweetie. Tasha, Nisa, are you guys here? Okay, I seen Tasha earlier. All righty. I have to call their parent. I have to call their parents. Hey, Venus. All right, guys. The last story of the night. Got Chastain, Tasha, and Nisa. I hope you guys like the story. So, Chastain, Tasha, and Nisa went to a cookout that their auntie was having. Now, the aunt asked them to come early enough so they can help put decorations up and help with the food and everything. So they said they were, going to do that. So they come over early enough to help out decorating and setting up everything. And around like 1 o'clock, the family started to show up. Okay, Chastain. Around like 1 o'clock, the family started to show up for the cookout and everything. Now Chastain was helping out with the barbecue, so she was like helping out with meat and stuff like that. Tasha was helping the younger kids make their plates for them so they wouldn't miss over the fucking food. And Nisa was in the house changing to put on a bathing suit so that she can come out and play in the water and shit. So so while she's in the house changing into her bathing suit all alone, she's in the house all alone. So she's in the house changing into one of her bathing suit. And while she's in there, she had her back turned. And she kind of turned to the side and put her foot into her bathing suit. And at the corner of her eye, she saw something black, dark across the hallway, like really fast. She saw the shit. So she turned and she's like, hello? But nobody in the house says anything. She walks over to the doorway. She looks out of the doorway. She looks up the hallway. She looks down the hallway. She don't see nobody. Hello? Nobody says anything. Whatever. She brushes it off. She goes put on the rest of her bathing suit. She goes outside and she gets in the water. Now, while she's out there, Chastain is out there with the barbecue grill and the meat is pretty much cooked, so she got to bring more meat out. So she's bringing in the old meat and the meat that's already cooked and bring that in and bringing the new meat out and meat be cooked. So she takes the meat that's already been cooked, she brings it in the house, she put it in the oven, she reaches in the refrigerator and she gets the tray of meat out that needs to go on the grill. She's sitting on the counter, she turns, she reaches to the cabinet to get the seasonings out. That thing, she hears a loud, wow! She turned around, it is ribs and chicken ass and chicken breast all over the floor. It hit the wall. It's just like blood from the meat running down the wall. The fucking tray is on the floor across the damn room. Ribs and scattered chicken ass is all over this fucking area, okay? It scares the fuck out of her because she knows there's nobody else in the fucking house for her. So Chastain runs out the fucking house to go get Tasha like, hey, Tasha, I need your help. Some bullshit going on, and I need you to come help me. And she's like, what's wrong? She's like, I think the fucking chickens came alive, and they ran against the fucking wall, and they lost their ribs, and now all the fucking meat is on the floor. And Tasha's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just come in the house and look. So Tasha comes in with her, and they get in the kitchen, and all the scattered chicken ass and ribs is back on the tray on the fucking counter. But it's still blood from the meat running down the goddamn hall, down the wall. So Chastain like, that meat was not on the counter. That shit was against the wall. You see the blood running down the wall, Tasha, like I'm not lying. That shit was on the floor. It was scattered chicken ass all over this fucking floor. Like I'm not lying, Tasha. And Tasha like, okay, so let's just go ahead and take the meat on out there. Okay, so they wash the chicken off, they wash the scattered ass and the ribs and stuff off, and they season it and they take it on outside, put it on the grill. Okay, so now the meat is all cooked and everybody's sitting down eating, enjoying themselves, having a good old time. So Chastain, Tasha, and Lisa decide we're gonna play hide and go seek with the kids. Okay, well let's do that. So they go over, they tell the kids, we playing hide and go seek. We gonna count, y'all gonna hide. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught hiding around the base, you automatically out and you automatically eat. If you go in the house, it's illegal for you to go in the house, going hide and go seek. If you get caught in the house, then your ass is eat automatically. And all the kids was like, okay. So they start to count, and kids scatter everywhere. So they get done counting, they walk around, they find these motherfuckers like flies, one by one. Got you, Kimberly, get your ass on behind the tree. Got you, little Michael, get from up under the car. They picking these motherfuckers out like they know all the hiding spots in here. Now they don't pick out them all the kids, and something just tells Tasha to look up, and Tasha look up, and she sees it's a kid in the fucking window of her auntie house. She like, look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit, Chastain. Chastain look back, they see, y'all see the kid. And she like, didn't we say You couldn't fucking hide in the house. Like, didn't we say that? And yeah, Nisa like, yeah, we did say that. So we need to go out there and let that little motherfucker know his ass is automatically because we told them. Let's go. So they go into the house. Hey, little badass little boy, did we tell y'all you couldn't play in the fucking house? All they heard was giggles. Oh, you think this shit funny? Get your ass downstairs. My auntie don't like you playing in her house. Get your ass downstairs and go back outside. Giggles. Then they hear footsteps running real fast down the hallway over their head. So they runs up the steps. You little bastard. Did you hear me say get out? They get up to the top of the stairs and they get to the top of the stairs and just hear giggles. Nisa said, where that little motherfucker at? I'm telling him to slap the shit out of him because I'm tired. I ain't got time for playing with other people's kids. Just thinking like, you know what? I'm down with that plan. So we gonna split up and whoever finds his little bad ass first, slap that shit out of him for everybody that gotta look for his ass. Big. So they walk through the damn upstairs through the house. Hey, little fucker, where you at? All you can hear is giggles. They can't tell exactly where the giggles is coming from. They just know they hear that shit. It's like you just find yourself like, you know what I'm saying, trying to find out where the giggles coming from. This little bastard just giggling. I'm telling you, I'm gonna kick the sleeves off his little bad ass when I find him. Bring your ass out, little boy. And just giggles. Fuck. So they all meet up in the hallway like, I'm just gonna tell auntie, because it ain't my child we got down looking for. And then they hear the giggles again. But this time, they heard that shit come from the auntie room. Nisa said, he now just ain't like, let's go. Talks like, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. Let's find him. They go in the room, they hear the giggles. It's coming from auntie closet. And I'm fucking now. Yeah. So what we gonna do is, I want you to snatch the closet door open, and then I'm just gonna slap the shit out of him. And I'm gonna be like, oh, I didn't know you was in there. You was looking to see if anybody was in there. So when you run downstairs and tell your mama I slapped the shit out of him, I can tell her it was by accident, okay? Big. So they standing around the doorway like, we finna beat the hell out of this little boy and tell his mama it was an accident. We accidentally slapped the shit out your child like 7 times. Can't explain how that accident happened. Just know it was an accident when it happened. So Nisa standing by the door. Chastain on the other side. Tasha got the hand cocked. She snatches the door open. You little fucker, where you at? You know what I'm saying? She looks at this little closet. What the fuck? So now Chastain and Nisa come around the door. They're like, where he at? Like they moving the clothes around. Where's the little fuck at? Suddenly something snatches all 3 of their ass into the closet. Just snatches them in. The closet door slams behind them. They can feel shit hitting them, scratching them, pulling them towards the back of the fucking closet. For some strange reason, the back of the fucking closet feels like 100 and fuck you degrees. For some strange fucking reason, it feels like 100 and fuck you degrees in the back of the closet. They can hear screams, not just any old fucking screams, tortured screams, people screams coming from the back of the fucking closet. And they are being pulled, dragged, snatched, scratched, hit, all type of shit. What the fuck? They are fighting to get out this goddamn closet. We gotta get the fuck out of here. They are fighting, grabbing at everything to get the fuck out of the closet, holding on to clothes so they won't be pulled back. Finally, they bust out this fucking closet. All of them hit the floor, and they turn around and look back. It is 3 boo hags. 3 boo hags that are on the floor grabbing at their ass like something is pulling them back, but they are grabbing at their ass. It's 3 boo hags. These motherfuckers are creepiest. Always creep me out, boo hags. But yeah, so these bitches are trying to get at them. They are scratching at them, grabbing at the fucking floor. They see this shit. They got all types of scratches in their face, bruises. They like they done had the ass whooped in here. Like if this football was in his closet, he WWF the fuck out of all 3 of them, and they had no fucking idea. Like he split up into 3 of the ugliest bitches you ever seen in your life and beat the sleeves off these hoes when it was ugly. So they jumps up. When they jump up, all they hear is like screams. These screams are echoing all around the fucking house. The fucking closet door slams closed. They run out the room. The screams are loud. I'm talking about so loud, they got their hands over their ears, running down the goddamn stairs to get out of Auntie's house. They get to the door. They snatch the fucking door open. And Auntie is like right there. She's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What happened to y'all? Like, why the hell is y'all looking like that? And they just like, it's some shit. The little boy was a fucking little boy. And she's like, little boy, what are y'all talking about? What little boy? And Chastain trying to tell me we was chasing the little fucking boy from high go see. She's like, what little boy? All the kids are gone. No, it's a little boy in the fucking house. She like, no, baby, all the kids are gone. They been gone. Like, they left when y'all came in the house. All the kids? All the kids. There's not a parent outside looking for a fucking child. What are you talking about? She like, well, there was some fucking bull hags in your closet, and they tried some witches. They were trying to get us, and the auntie just bust out laughing. Like they crying. They got deep ass scratches in their face. Their hair is pulled out. Shirts are ripped up. These kids like they got their ass whooped in this house. And auntie is like, so y'all got to fight, and now you gonna blame all your bruises on some imaginary bullshit? And they're like, no, auntie, for real. It was 3 witches in your closet. They tried to snatch us. It was hot as fuck. It was like 100 and fuck you degrees in the back of your closet, auntie. And they were trying to pull us down there. And the little boy was in there. And then she just laughing at them like she is like in tears. Like, y'all are serious. Like, this is so funny. They got pissed off. Like, you know what? Fuck you, auntie. Fuck your closet. Fuck your house. I hope them boo-head bitches bite the fuck out your kneecaps and your shoulders, bitch, while you in your sleep. Fuck you. And they left. They left. A month to the day of this shit going on, auntie comes over and she's telling the family she's moving out of her house. What? Tasha like, what? She doing what? Chastain like, not auntie, not her big house. She ain't moving out that big area house. So they go to eavesdrop and they go to listen to what auntie's telling the family. And apparently auntie is telling the family she's moving out of the house because her house is haunted. Tasha looks at Chastain. Chastain looks at Nisa like, didn't this bitch laugh at us when we tried to tell her that? But anyway, they kept listening. And she was saying that she started having nightmares after the girls left. After, Chastain, Tasha, and Nisa. Now, she said it all started with nightmares for her at first. It was like the nightmares are getting worse and worse and worse. She would wake up from her nightmares and she would go back to sleep and end up in the exact same fucking nightmare. Like it just was on pause until she went back to sleep. She said so she wasn't getting no sleep really. She said then she started to hear things in her house. You know what I'm saying? Like people calling her name, chanting, screams. She said it went from that to her seeing shit moving around in her house. People, like blurs out the side of her eye. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. She said it got so weird that she decided to reach out to somebody to come cleanse her house because she knew obviously some shit was going on. She said people came, cleansed her house twice. But these boo-head bitches said they shall not be moved and them hoes would not leave. Now, when they did the first cleansing of the house, boo-head bitches didn't show up and the nightmare stopped for 48 hours and then this shit kicked back in strong as fuck. So she called the people back over to do the cleansing again and they do it again and these boo-head bitches are back in 48 hours. So she came to the conclusion that they cannot be taken out of that house. There's no way to get rid of the shit that's going on in that house. So she's deciding to move the fuck out of the house. Now, the family she was telling this shit to started laughing. You tripping. You just ain't getting enough sleep. You hallucinating. They didn't believe her. You know what I'm saying? They laughing about the shit. Tasha Chastain and Nisa walks into the room and they look at her. Hey, auntie. And she look at them. And then can I talk to y'all right quick? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So she take him outside and she apologized. She's like, I'm so sorry. I laughed at y'all when y'all told me, what y'all saw in the house. I didn't believe this shit until all this crazy shit started to happen with me. I'm sorry that I didn't believe y'all. I'm sorry that I laughed at y'all because now I know how y'all felt. Because the rest of the family was laughing at her. Motherfucker walking around hot about. You know what I'm saying? She like, everybody think I'm fucking cuckoo because I said this shit and you know what I'm saying? And they were like, yeah, that's how you did us. She was like, I'm so sorry. But y'all know I'm telling the truth, right? Y'all believe me, right? And they were like, yeah, we believe you. She was like, I know because y'all went through the same shit and that made auntie feel a little better. But auntie said she couldn't do it. She said she had paid them folk twice to come cleanse her house and that shit wouldn't leave. So at that point, that shit had won the house. She wasn't willing to fight no more. She didn't want to stay there no more. So she went on and gave up the house. And, Chastain, Tasha, and Nisa tried to warn her that all that shit was going on. She didn't want to listen to that shit. But now she apologized to them. And she moved the fuck out of their house. Now, she moves out of their house, of course, it moves on to other people. Other people get the house. Well, Chastain them, because it kept bothering them from when the shit happened to them. They decided to do a little research on the house, and they found that the house used to be a church back in the day, like in like 1930s. It used to be a church, and these people were in church worshiping, and somebody bombed the church while people were in the church, and like maybe 39, 45, maybe 45 max people was killed in this church bombing, and it burned to the ground. Basically, fire department wasn't in a rush to get there to put out the fire, so the church basically burned to the ground, and now that house stands where that church was. So she found all of that out after they, later on got older and wanted to do research because they wanted to know why the fuck it happened to them. So yeah, they found out that church, there was a church there that stood on the ground where their house now stands. They burned to the ground and killed 39 to maybe 45 people. So yeah, that house is it's gonna stay haunted. Ain't nobody going nowhere because they was there first. So you just gonna have to move the fuck out. That's how you gonna have to handle it. Let them know y'all can have this shit, pay your deposit, pay the rent. I'm leaving. I'm done, and get the fuck on. So yeah, that's what they did. They found out the research. They showed the auntie and let her know, and she was just like, "That's crazy that these spirits are still hanging around in that spot." It's not like, because even if the house wasn't there, they'd probably still be there. You know what I'm saying? So she was just like, "That's crazy," but she's a believer. They're all believers of this shit now. So yeah, that was you guys' last story of the night. Did you guys like the story? If you did, please go over and tip your auntie. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining me for story time. I love spending time with y'all. I love telling you guys these stories. Y'all know I love being around y'all. So I want to thank you guys for spending with me, spending time with me for these story times. I will see you guys on tomorrow. Y'all will get 2 stories on tomorrow. So make sure you have everything for that at 7:30 Eastern. So I'll see you guys then. And don't forget my motto, please stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. And y'all enjoy that scallop ass chicken. Yes, yes, yes. You are so welcome for the extra story. I love you guys, and y'all have a good night. Mwah. See you tomorrow.